Good afternoon. I hope you are having an amazing afternoon. Today I'm talking about survival mode and how you can get out of living in survival mode and get to thriving. So, shifting your thinking is going to take you from surviving to thriving real quick, and I'm going to share with you my 3 simple steps so you can get started today. So maybe you're living in survival mode, and I'm very intimately familiar with living in survival mode. So some of the things that came up for me, maybe you're going to resonate with these. Let me paint a little picture here. Let me know if any of this sounds like you. You're burnt out. You're exhausted. Your energy is low. As a result, you feel like you don't have any motivation to do the things that you really want to do or that you think that you probably should do. You have sort of a mood that's not the energy you want to be putting out there. Maybe you don't have patience. Maybe you're finding that you're disconnected from friends, spouses, other relationships that you may have. You maybe feel like everyone around you is succeeding and somehow it's just not happening for you. You're questioning whether you are good enough, whether what you're doing is it going to work because you're not sure that you actually can achieve what you want. Maybe you're riddled with anxiety and constant overwhelm. Maybe just plain and simple, you're not having fun. And every morning you wake up feeling dread and constant setbacks, challenges, and things, obstacles getting in your way, preventing you from having what you want. But you don't know what you don't know. So you don't know maybe what is so great and what is so available and so out there for you. But hang in there because I want to share with you what happened for me and how the 3 steps helped me to make a shift and change my life. So I don't know if you know this about me. In a previous life, I like to say, it's still relevant. I'm a professional accountant. So I was a professional accountant working as an accountant, doing all the striving, all of the intense things. And, I was on a track to move up the ladder, get promotions and take my career on that trajectory. And long story short, it took my having kids and going on mat leave to really realize that I wasn't having fun and that that's not where I felt great or where I felt inspired or full of passion. And I realized in that moment, in that period of my life, that if I just listened to what I wanted to do, it was telling me, do not go back to that. I was not living in my, in my flow, in my best case scenario. And it was impacting everything. It was impacting my mindset. It was impacting my body. It was impacting my relationship. It was impacting my financial situation. It was impacting everything, my fun, my adventure. My entire life was impacted by this. And when I realized, on the maternity leave, that I did not feel that all that striving and all that working and all that hard, difficult obstacles that kept getting in my way and preventing me from doing the things that I really enjoyed doing. When I let that go and I shifted my mindset, I'm going to share these 3 tips with you real soon. When I let that go, it was uncomfortable at first. It was not easy to let it go and shift my thinking because I didn't know. But when I saw what was possible and I shifted my thinking about what is now possible, everything changed. And, I did not end up going back to that job. I shifted thing. I've always been a teacher, a coach, an instructor. I have taught post-secondary education in the accounting field. I've taught fitness. I've taught piano for almost 3 decades. I have always been a teacher, a mentor, a coach. And allowing myself to step into that and accept that that is my strength changed a lot of things for me. So basically, the gist was when you take responsibility for your piece in anything, your thinking shifts about what comes next. And so when you start, taking responsibility and accountability for whatever piece of involvement you might have, small, big, it doesn't matter. You can have boundless energy. You can have high vibing, positive energy all around despite any obstacles or challenges that you face. You can fill your life with passion, fun, and adventure. You will have financial freedom. You can have strong, healthy relationships. You'll be able to better manage your anxiety. You're going to increase the energy that you have, your mood that you have, and you're going to feel like you're more motivated to do the things that you really need to do and want to do in order to succeed. And when you get all of that right, you're going to have the life that you truly desire. It's just going to come together. And it all starts with you. And so where you are basically going wrong here, if you are giving excuses or blame any opportunity in your life, you are allowing them to take your power. And when you start to take that power back, everything shifts. Consider this scenario if two of my children have an argument and they have a disagreement. They can go really, really quickly into blaming each other. It was him, it was him, it was him. All that does is create more disconnection, more negativity, more stress, more anxiety, more obstacles. And when you let go of that and say, hey, what piece do I have in all of this? What is my contribution? Let's look at how I can change my contribution. So the 3-step process, number 1 is owning that responsibility, taking accountability. What did I contribute to the scenario? And when you do that, you realize that you also have the power to shift and do something differently than you were already previously doing. You can take the power back. Step 2 is going to be to release and remove any blocks that you may have, anything that's getting in your way, and any of those blame things where typically it doesn't matter whose fault it was. Often it's not anybody's fault, and blame is completely irrelevant, but we like to place blame because generally things like justification or we don't want to take responsibility. So just releasing that blame, a lot of things don't need to have any blame attached to them, right? So release that blame. Step 3 is basically just to step forward with that new perspective. You're responsible for your behavior. You are releasing blame. You are problem solving focused. Your mindset is right for you to succeed. And you are going to step out there. You are going to crush it. You are going to get everything you want in life. If any of this resonated with you, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear where maybe your excuses or blocks might be holding you back from getting everything that you want in life. And I would love to connect and hear more about what you are truly passionate about. Love to hear from you. Let's chat soon. We'll see you soon.